It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Boston Celtics. Brown inside the line. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Out to White. And the three off target. McGrady left side. Outside Scola. And that one's good.
McGrady. Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's White. It's White on the wing. 4 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
McGrady outside. Here's Yao. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. On offense, here are the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
Now Alston, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Inside. Here's McGrady. Here's Yao. And he banks in the lane. Yao's got his second bucket.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pritchard with the ball. Now McGrady defending. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat. He sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Rockets ball.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Scola. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now here's White. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off his shot. Pass to Katie. And the baseline jumper, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
To the middle. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Oh. Wide open look here for Vucevic. And the three ball is good.
Well, when you're big like Vucevic is hitting corner threes, that draws out shot blockers and opens up the lane.
Now, here is Battier. Scoreless thus far. And here is Yao. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Queta. And that one, good.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
McGrady left side. The shot's good. Alston making the play.
3 points.
McGrady's got 5.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Yao. Let's go. Here is Alston. Back to Yao. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boston ball. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, Hauser, covered by Hayes. Lets it go with the 3. Yao with the block. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Garza. That's good on the jump. Garza's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Good by Walsh. Shooting whistle blows.
This is where the side.
You really don't even have to walk for the net.
Left side. Here's Gonzalez. Rebound by Yao.
Missed opportunity.
And we have an intentional. Wish I could say why.
Look right there.
Gets it to go. McGrady's got 7 points.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
McGrady outside. To the inside. Alston.
Rafer Alston.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Tracy McGrady.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right wing. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Hauser. Launches it. The Rockets pull it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
Outside Jackson. Now Mutombo. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGrady. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the in.
A tough start scoring the basketball. To turn it around now.
McGrady outside.
Tracy
Power down
McGrady.
with both hands.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Here's McGrady. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
That one on Vucevic.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shot.
1 for 1.
Free throw, no good for McGrady.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Garza. Rockets with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Now McGrady shoots over White. And so it's Houston going
With
into
the score, the Celtics 19. Houston.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rockets leading by 10. Battier outside. Yao with it. And Yao slams it in.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Aaron
The
Brooks.
kick out to Brown. Pritchard with a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Pass to Yao. They double-team Yao. And here's Alston. Back to Yao. Houston moving it around. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Assist from Yao Ming.
Austin with the ball. Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by Battier. Rockets leading by 11. To the paint. And the basket by Scola.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Then
Pass to White. Back to Brown. Here's Cada. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Rocket 6. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Rebound by Yao. And here's Alston. And it's Brooks in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Pass to Yao. Knocked away. It's stolen by Pritchard. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Scola. Austin. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Olsen's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Cada. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Yao. White wide open. He fires. The kick out to Brown. Tries again. And he drops that one in. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
Now here's Yao. Pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Rockets, Aaron Brooks.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Outside Gonzalez. Back to Brown. Got a piece of it. Hayes with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Brown. Here's McGrady. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown outside. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. McGrady left side. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point.
The Rockets, 41.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Austin with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bobby Jackson, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution.
Pritchard up top. A 3. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Battier's shot good. Battier's got his first bucket of the night.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
McGrady outside. Count the basket.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. And an important part of every team's game. But look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Bobby Jackson.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Substitutions.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Back to Hauser. White with it. Guarded now by Jackson. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And that one's good. McGrady.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Back to Pritchard. And they get it back. Celtics passing it around. Pass to White. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Vucevic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside Jackson. Back to McGrady. On the wing, Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Landry. Here's McGrady. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trailed by 12. Here's Hauser. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside Landry. Pass to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots over White.
2 minutes.
And that one goes long. Now Hauser. And here's Vucevic. Covered by Mutombo. Here's Pritchard. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Battier outside. Back to Jackson. And the basket is good. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And he commits the intentional foul. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
It's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
McGrady with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. The offensive rebound. Out to Battier. A three-pointer, no good. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to White. On the wing, Brown. A fader. The Rockets pull it in.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And it's denied. And they get it back. Another shot. Here's Yao. Battier for three. The rebound by Caden. Here's Brown. Busted. No good that time either. So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Here was Stan Van It's game. Time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And this team is playing greater than their sum on paper right now. Great chemistry, and it's translating to wins.
Well, you can feel it. When you're on a winning streak like this, it just builds upon itself. The trick is not to get overconfident.
Now Brown following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
White with it, and it's Harden picking him up inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Cleveland foul.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
They retain possession. And it's Mitchell missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket.
Assist.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Brown. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
Harden.
And that one, good.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it, relentless in how he exploits the defense.
Now here's Gonzalez. Pass to Queta. Shot clock at 6. Hauser. That's tipped. Another shot. Shireman can't hit. The Cavaliers trailing. Now, here is Harden. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Back to Brown. Shoots over Schroeder. Brown inside. Here's Shireman. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
James
And the
Harden.
jam by Harden.
Assist from
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Trains the three-pointer. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Harden looking it over. Pass to Wade. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
13.
Tie
Cleveland.
game in Boston.
13.
And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly